Hi everybody, hello and welcome to this flip through of my Concertina book. It is a book and it comes with this lovely little display caddy that you can pop on your shelf and display your lovely book. So let's get stuck into the book itself. It has this, to me, a new sort of binding, this Concertina binding. And I was a bit dubious over whether it would work or not, but went full steam ahead anyway. And I made mine out of craft, and I really like it actually. Just popped a bit of lace down there. So this is the cover, and I've kept it quite plain. And this is the next page. And what's happened is the two pages next to each other I've stuck down along the side and the bottom, popped a little bit of lace in between there, and I've put a tag in. So for once, one of my books actually truly does have some journaling on it. I've been a bit guilty of late of doing more sort of arty journals that haven't had any journaling space at all. This one does. So that's the other side of this. It's just so pretty. These are these fabrics from Cathy Holden from Moda, and I must admit that until Sharon Hale kindly sent me some of it, I really was not familiar with it at all. I hadn't come across it, and now I am an absolute avid fan. So this is a press stud, a proper vintage press stud out of my mum's sewing box that I've held this lace on with, and then we've just got a little bulb pin and a charm that's held on with some thread in the sewing theme of a little button there. 3 buttons sewn down there, and I've just done a little bit of cross stitch over the lace there. This page, I'll hold it here so you can see it. It's just a collage. It's a fabric collage, and these oranges are so vibrant. 2 orange buttons here, and then just a little cluster with some lace that I've hand sewn onto. A couple of bits of fabric from this bit isn't, that's just a piece I had from the Cathy Holden collection, and a heart on a bulb pin. Same situation here, lace down the side, and all the tags are made from vintage, proper vintage sewing patterns. So this is the sheet, that tells you what you do, and then this piece here is actually the pattern piece itself. And these ladies were all from the front of the pattern, and they were all a bit squashed together, so her arm was behind the next lady, so alas, she had to lose her arm, so she's tucked up against this side. I won't put those back in, they all fit nicely. And look how nicely this Concertina works. It really works. This beautiful colour, isn't it? And I've picked up some orange to go with it. Orange bulb clip, bulb pin, little button, 2 buttons here, an orange and a teal one on this lovely lace that I've put French knots on. Here, look at that page. Oh my goodness, I could make a whole journal out of just that. I really love it. Blue and white, and fairly humorously, I think, it says gloves and whips. I don't know why that amuses me. Yeah, but it does. And it's got this lovely white broderie anglais lace down there. A little bit of Timmy fabric. What's a journal without a bit of Timmy? Some lace, some fabric, a scissors charm, and a bulb pin there. And once again, one of the tags for the back. And oh, look at this royal regal purple. It's gorgeous, I think. Just that fabric, it's fabulous. When I first saw that crown, I thought, oh well, that's something that I wouldn't use, but actually I think it just looks fine there. I really like it. And this is a piece of lace that I dyed, and then I cut that out and stuck it on top of it. Purple button there. Moving on to this page, it's more red and cream. A little bit of Timmy there. This came in the Cathy Holden set as well, as did this. It's beautiful. This it looks like a tag. It looks like a cardboard tag, doesn't it? But it's not. It's fabric. It's all fabric, all sewn round. But before I sewed it down completely, I put some lace through it and I tied a bow with some red embroidery floss just to match the floss that's in the buttons there. Fabulous fabric. This bottle green page. Oh, we didn't look at the card, did we? Let's have a look at the card. That's that lady there. She looks very 70s, 80s. Sewing machine on the back. I've stamped on the back of all of them, sort of sewing related things. This one, yeah, well, you can see it's green. It's lovely. I just love it. Some of the pieces I've sewn on with zigzag, some with straight stitch, just depend really how I was feeling when I walked up to the sewing machine. This is held on with a green bulb pin. This piece here I've actually backed with calico and Bondi web, so that would be quite durable, and it goes there with a little tape measure. This one, well, it's kind of pinky reddy and cream again. I love this lace here, and this is just on a piece of tulle. It's very, very fine, but it is there. And everything, all of this came in with Kathy Holden. Just fabulous. Let's have a look at that card. Yeah, she looks of that age, doesn't she? And then we've got a thread cotton top. And that's got a sewing machine, this one. Ooh. Then this one, the blue one. I love the shape of this. It's just altered the whole page, having something that was shaped like that. And then this, well, all of them, they're all the Kathy Holden ones, including this little blue label here with the scissors on, which I thought was so cute. I really had to include it. We've got a little coat hanger on here. It's so nice. And then that's the same. I backed it with canvas on with Bondi web, and just a piece of folded up lace there. So that's that page. This one, another purple one. I just had to. I absolutely had to. The purple in the fabric, it was screaming out to be used. And this time we've got one of these cars. It's just fab, isn't it? I absolutely love that angle it's coming in at. It just looks like it's like Back to the Future kind of thing. It's got to take off and land somewhere really interesting. Then we've got this lady sitting in a garden with nice purple flowers, 3 purple buttons down there. And I mean, the fabrics, well, I could rant about them all day long. Then we've got this lady. And the pattern was a simplicity pattern, so I've put it on with her because it matches a jumper and a scarf. And I thought she looked the sort of lady that would appreciate that, being all matched up. And she's got a Princess Di hairstyle, so that kind of dates it. And on the back we've got some buttons and safety pins. All of them are sewn around. Then, this one. Yeah, this is a contender for page of the journal too. Yeah, let me pick this up and show it to you. And see, I've put bling on the butterfly there. And this is just beautiful. Just a little snippet from the fabric. Lace down there and there. Really, really pretty. Very pretty. I haven't put a bulb pin on there because I felt it might have detracted from it really, because it's all about the butterfly. And this one, the sheep. It's just a bit unlikely that you would find, well, I think it's a lamb, probably more of a lamb. It's just a bit unlikely that you'd find a giant lamb in a journal, and I had to include it. And, you know, lots of other nice things. Lace here, and I've just hand stitched just a running stitch down there in red embroidery floss. A couple of buttons that are tied on with embroidery floss, and a tag in here, and a cotton reel on the back. And then on the very back, I've kept it quite plain again, like I did the front, just one piece, and I just had to collage something on it, so I collaged that, and then I put lace down over the craft. So that's my journal. I hope you like it. It's taken me quite a long time to do. I mean, doing paper collage is quite time consuming, but fabric collage, yeah, that's even more time consuming when you have to consider every piece and then sew it, and you know, it just all takes time, and adding the hand sewing and everything else, the buttons, what have you. But I really do think that it's turned out very well, better I think maybe than I even thought it would. It's got lots of charms in it for interest, lots of buttons, lace. It's just a lovely thing, and it sits in its little caddy like that. You can have that side if you like, or you could have that side. Entirely up to you. So there we have it. I think I'll put it that way. I like that side. That side with that bird, I think. I don't know why. And this is just a little piece of Timmy ephemera there. You can't get away from it. I can't anyway. So if you are interested in this, please contact me, private message me. And if not, that's fine. I shall list it on Etsy on Friday. But in the meantime, if you're interested in it, as I say, please PM me and we can talk about it. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.